Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the Frugal Musician channel. And today what I'm going to talk about is this LTD EC-256. And about this guitar, it has a flame maple top, and it's a all mahogany body and neck, as you'll see here. And then this is just a small, thin maple cap on top. And what the mahogany body does is it gives you more of a warm, deeper tone. The maple cap is a brighter, so it kind of brightens up the warmness that the body will give you. And now these come stock with two of these LH-150. They're made by ESP, and I took out the bridge and replaced it with a Seymour Duncan JB just because I wanted to try it out. You know, I didn't have any at the time. I didn't have any guitars with Seymour Duncans, and I was able to get this from a parts guitar, placed it in here to see how I liked it and how it sounded. And now the neck is rosewood, and it has these flag style inlays. They're not the regular rectangle or trapezoids, which is nice. It gives it a little bit, different flair. And then all around the body here, it goes up the neck and around the headstock is a binding. Just gives it more of a classy look. Then we have two volume knobs and one tone knob, and this tone knob is actually a push-pull. You can pull it out, push it back down, and what that does is it will split the humbucker into a single coil, so you're in sense canceling out one of those and then just making it a single coil like the Strats or Squire that I did in the previous video. And I'll show you a test of that, because with this, it's a all-around guitar. You can split it to have the single coil sound, or you can have the humbucker sound. And it has the tune-o-matic bridge, so it's stable. There's no tremolo arm with it. You don't have to worry about dive bombs or anything where it's going to go out of tune, which is real nice. And then other than that, that's pretty much it. It's got LTD or ESP tuners on it. So there's nothing, no Grover tuners, nothing like that. Everything is ESP LTD brand. And LTD, as you can see up here on the headstock, is a lower end version of ESP. ESP is the big brother of this, kind of like Epiphone and Gibson, or Squire and Fender. So, it's not a cheap product. It is an inexpensive product. It sounds awesome, sounds phenomenal. I would definitely, if I had to gig with this, I would, and wouldn't have to worry about it. The only thing I would worry about is, a string breaking. But, with the string breaking, it's easier to replace. You can just go straight through the bridge here, up around the tuning head, tune it, and you're back and ready to go. So I'll do a little sound test here for you. I'm using TH3 today, and let's see what we got going here. This is on bank 2, TH3 What's New, and then preset 1 called Pure Class A, and it's just a clean sound. So here we go. I'm going to turn the mic down so you don't hear the strings. And then so as you hear there, that is the neck, the bridge, both of them together, and then the neck pickup. And then what I'll do now is I'll go through them with them split. I'll do it with it as the humbucker. I'll play a little, then I'll pull it out where it's split, and then you'll hear the difference there, and I'll go through the different pickups so you can hear the sound. So I'm going to turn the mic back off. So as you can hear there is a difference. It gets a little thinner and more of like a Strat sound when the knob is pulled out and it splits the humbucker. So it gives you the most versatility than just a guitar with humbuckers or a guitar just with single coils, because you can literally make these do both. And then that's pretty much it with this guitar. I'll play a little bit besides clean. I'll go to more of the crunch and then the distorted channel like I did with the Squire, so you can see how the humbuckers sound. So let me find another preset here. This is under the same bank, number 2, TH3 What's New, and we'll go to Crunchy 80s Rhythm, and we'll see how that sounds. Alright, so I'm going to turn the mic back down now. Like I said in the last video, the one thing about TH3 that I don't like is that the output volumes are not consistent on their presets. Let me turn this down. Alright, there we go. So as you hear in the neck position with the stock pickups, it's real muddy, real dark, not real clear to hear the tones. But what is nice is when you're wanting to play more of blues licks, it's nice to have that with a clean channel because you can get the nice mellow tones with it. So now I'm going to go to a more distorted sound so you can hear it. We're going to go to Bank 10, Modern Metal, Preset 5, which is called US Death / Thrash Lead. Now that actually sounds pretty much the same as the 80s rhythm. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe if I just roll back on the volume knob, it'll cut that out. So as you can see there, if you just roll back the volume knob, it'll cut it to more of a crunch and not distorted sound. Let's see if I can show you like the excuse me, like the 60 cycle hum with the single coil pickups. These will do that as well if I split it. So as you hear there, you heard it without it, and then I split it to a single coil, then you heard the 60 cycle hum. I pushed the knob back in, it went back to a humbucker. So as I was saying in the previous video, that's what humbuckers are. They cancel out that hum, so you don't have to worry about it, any extra noise in the background. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a good guitar. I really like it. You know, it's a little bit different on the scale length. I believe it's 24.75. So it's a little different than most guitars that are either 24.5 or 25. But it's nice. Now, LTD does have a cheaper version of this, which is called the EC-50. And they also have higher versions of this, the EC-401. Now, this is a little bit thinner than a standard Les Paul, but once you get up to the EC-401 series and higher, up to the EC-1000, they are thicker and heavier with the mahogany body. It's like a Les Paul. And I got this because I like the Les Paul body style, and I got it for cheap from a guy off Craigslist for I believe $200. They sell for around $400, but I got this from them for half that, brand new mint condition. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this guitar. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So you heard the different sounds, told you a little bit about the specs of the guitar. If you're really looking at getting one of these, I would highly recommend it. And that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this with friends. Thanks.